All right, just give this a second. Never quite sure how long it takes before it goes live, but I'm going to assume it's probably about live now. So, right. Last time, oh, do excuse the mess. There we go. We, sorry, right. We're working on a few things, most notably the loot system. Is that recent? There we go. Didn't want to have to find it. Come on. Right. Haha. Huzzah. I didn't know I could do that. Interesting. Okay, I'm not sure what I'm... Okay, I'm just trying to move around. Right. There we go. So, um, the goal is to figure out how we want the loot system to function with kind of an assumed set of ideas and how loot tables work and all of that kind of fun stuff. And now we have the entertaining task of actually implementing it. So, let's see. I should be able to do most of this in here. Yeah, I think so. That doesn't look right to me. I thought we changed that. Yeah, there we go. Okay, that's a bit better. Oh, is that there? Okay, whatever. Doesn't matter that much. Right, so we got some stuff on the screen. So we need to actually implement some concepts of logic for this. So this is going to be easier in code first. Normally, you would make a sequence diagram. Oh, come on. So we go in here. There we go. Right. So you'd make a sequence diagram, and let's say so we generate. Okay, let's say it's this. Okay, so we're gonna say this runs. Just call it main for now, right? And then this creates a new building, and then this. Does this have something on here first? No. It's to here. This will make sense imminently. Building choice. Goes here. This was the that returns back to here. And then this. Add choice. I'm just trying to figure out what we've currently got. Is that not how it works? I'm gonna sneeze. Alright, sneeze done. Create building. Okay, that's interesting. Oh, right. Um, hmm. Yeah, okay, I suppose that makes sense. Okay, so it's not quite like this. It's this, but it's actually I drag that across. Okay, so this goes creates building. We don't need to know about that. Oh, actually, we do need it for the next part. Being a fool. So we need location. Right. So somewhere here we go to location. We call get buildings. Oh yeah, I still haven't found the properties window for the other side. Ah, that's so annoying. Turn that. Right. So we get the buildings. We loop through. Create building choice. Blah blah blah. New building choice. And then this does the rooms. Oh, so we still don't really need. Oh no, we do. Hang on. Room. What is it? Room choice. Room choice. Yeah, so we then call out to here. Oh no, it's from building choice. We go here. This says get entrance rooms. This returns the entrance rooms. Then we go to room choice. Goodness me. Go here. I mean, there's add choice there. This also doesn't add choice. Here. This will make sense shortly, I assure you. Um, how do I... It's not control. Not shift. Oh, alt. Okay, cool. Right. I'll walk this through in a second. Voting choice, entrance rooms, get the rooms back, add choice. That can shimmy down there. This can go here. That. I assume. Yep. This runs out of room choices. Turns. Blah 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 blah. Okay, that's looking alright. I think so anyway. That will probably do for now. Just collapse this down a bit. No need for it to be halfway across the page. Ah, wonderful. Now can I? Probably not. No, I don't think so. Right, so what we've got here, this is a sequence diagram. So objects at the top, and then this is time vertically. So this is objects over time and how they interact with each other. So you know the game runs. At some point, we create location choices. This gets the buildings from a location, generates building choices. From the building choice, it gets the rooms, the entrance rooms. Then for each one of those, it's going to get a room choice, which will set up the rooms, which will then add to itself, and then this will add the building choice here, and it will just loop around like that. So that's cool. So that's how this all currently functions. So one of the aspects of this is the loot system, and it's kind of a mix of all of this. So what's a good approach for this? Can I think it's let me just have a look how that comes out. Oh, hey, well, that's nice. Alright, I thought that would do the trick. So if we hit edit, what do we get? No, I mean, it's kind of okay. I do edit in Paint. Okay, this is better. So we come up here. It's unfortunate. It gets a bit blurry, but it doesn't matter too much. I could probably have just added some notes in the application, but I feel like freehanding it's a bit easier for the moment. I'll find out soon enough. Okay, so that looks good. Right. So when these choices get generated, this is on like a single instance of the player going on an explore quest. So should we put that in? Let's see. Yeah, fuck it. I'll do this in Enterprise Architect. I don't know why I'm trying to do something fancy. So okay, so what we actually want to do here, so we take this out, move it across. We go. It's kind of all internal. Building. There isn't an explore choice. So I guess it will go here. So what's going to happen, or what we're going to change. So this is going to do check input, perform choice, and then this is going to go here. because currently in the code, the explore action or choice is a basic choice that takes in the location choices. So yeah, that should be fine. And then where am I going? Perform choice, right? So this is when the player does things. So this is what we want to change. So currently, the code just does that. Okay, come on, man. So currently, this is what's happening. So the player performs a choice, and this comes back. So we press the explore button, and then, funnily enough, it does the explore choice. But then that just simply triggers all the location choices and everything. Right, and so what we want to do oh my god. Seriously? Why is it showing me that icon when I'm like obviously not clicking on that, right? Oh jeez. Okay, so actually this should end up over here. And let's just finish this off a bit because it does make it a bit easier to follow. Okay, and then we can pull all of these back. Okay, cool. More stuff on the screen. Always good. Blah, 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 blah. Right. That's fine, I think. Okay, so this is the change we need to make because these choices are going to generate loot as they take effect. So rather than this, we're going to want a explore action, explore choice. So if we go here, explore choice. Cool. Okay. And then this actually needs to take in the locations array. I guess it's static, but it would be nicer if it did. Oh, whoops. We should be able to do that. Okay. And then we want to override the perform choice. Still there, still that. Oh, actually this could just be choice. Let me get rid of that entirely. Okay, so this is the important bit. This is the bit that we wanted to change. So yeah, that looks right. Okay, that will make it a bit easier to follow. Okay, so we've still got that. So this isn't exactly how it's going to work. So we need to change this because the buildings will generate the rewards. So if we come here, so our location is going to define a filter of item types. And then our building is going to actually figure out what spawns, and then it will go through the rooms and actually assign the loot to specific rooms, basically. I did make a bit of a mistake before because I did have all the rooms being added to the building here for good reason, but my bad. We're just going to use Excel to make this a little bit easier because it's the main building dot get rooms dot add. It's going to be A. And then this is going to be, this is the power of Excel, if it figures it out. No. Usually it's pretty good with this. Damn it. Okay. Um, right, being super lazy. I think this needs a H as well. I say lazy, super bloody efficient. There we go, look, it all works. Excel for the win, people. Concatenate is like the most useful programming tool ever sometimes. You could argue I could have done this a better way, but it doesn't matter. I do not care that much at the moment. This will be made in a spreadsheet at some point and read in as data, but I'll cross that bridge at another time. I mean, I could kind of design the data and stuff for it now, but in essence, it will be like ID, name, is entrance, right? And then there'll be another table which is like A from B, and it'd be like 1 links to 2, 2 links to 3, 3 links to 4, 3 also links to 5, 4 links to 3, and that's where we generate all of this. And then we just read this information and we can loop through what we find, and yeah, you basically create all the rooms in the entire game ever in a single list, and then you simply read the other table and generate this using the IDs as lookups. So you create a map of that room and so on and so forth. All standard data design. So all of this would be automated at that point, and I can just add more rooms to the list and to buildings, and it's all good. Right. So that's all good. So I need, if I go here, new enumeration. Oh, whoops. Loot type. Okay, so this could be, wood, stone, medical, guns, melee, mask. Something like that, just to keep it real simple. So locations. Types. Oops. Come on. Okay, fine. Um. That's not quite what I had in mind. Oh, hang on. Let's keep this simple. If I do it like that. I don't know. And then we have buildings. Come on. Something like that. Oh yeah, it won't break because it's not mandatory. Okay. Whatever. Right. Then we can do loot type dot save stone. Wood. And medical, right. Extra bracket in between, there we go. Okay, so now we've got the idea of loot types and locations that have loot types. So in here, here's what we need to do. So if I take this, sorry, this should be, oh, that's interesting. Oh yeah, we don't need to pass the reward to the location choice anymore. So if I take that out, take this out. Yeah, so we don't need rewards in here at the moment. We're just redesigning it as a whole. Have I missed something there? I think that's fine. Okay. Oh, it's here. There we go. Right. And yeah, we can move this into the room choice code. So we want to override the warm choice. Remove that. That can go in there. And then this can have ruled. Wards, blah blah blah. Get item, dot get name. Okay, perfect. And then this should be able to do choice dot action this. Okay, wonderful. So you search the room, that does that. For now. Okay, right, so we go back to location choice, so we go here, we don't have get rewards anymore. Just that doesn't actually need it, so that's fine. Should probably be private. Explore choice, so that's not a thing anymore. However, yep, that doesn't need to know anything more. So it's building choice now that needs the loot tables, and where we actually generate the choices. So the loot, sorry. So in here, oh hang on, I can simplify this cell dot loot types. That is a horrific. Ah, God, that looks awful. Right. Change constructor. There's dot loot types equals, whoops. Okay, so now creating room choices. And this is where the actual logic for figuring out how much loot and everything there is, and how much to generate and what types and rarity and all that kind of stuff. Okay. So this should be okay now. So we're right down to here. Um, hmm. Okay, so how do we play this out then? Oh, okay. So we want a hash map. Oh, pardon me. Of room to reward. Okay. Huh. Oh, this is tricky. I kind of need this to work slightly differently. So if we've got if each room should be aware of what rewards it has. Well, currently we're only generating rooms on a entrance room basis. But the rooms need to know about the building's loot. So what we could do is pass ourselves into it. Yeah, so we could do this. Do that. Change the constructor. Okay. So then we can do this. Create a getter. And in here, you don't actually need that. We just do building dot get room rewards dot get this. Okay. Yeah, that seems reasonable. Okay, so what we have now is we can get the building that created us. We can just pass it through. Wonderful. So now every room is aware of what the building loot has for that room. So everything's in place. So I mean, if we press pay now, nothing different would happen. We haven't actually changed the functionality of anything yet. I probably shouldn't be doing logic in here either. So this would be like set up loot, set up entrances. Okay, that's looking promising. Right. So we have a limit on the type of loot. So items will have types. So we would essentially need to search through the items that match the available types. So let's just assume for a moment. So if we do private okay, so now we have items. This will look a bit weird for now, but well, hang on. This will be like items. This is going to be all items, and this is going to be filtered. Not sure if that's right or not, but it doesn't matter. So what we do here and we need to go to item and add the enumeration. Oh, it's loot type, sorry. Actually, let's rename that to item type because okay, that's weird. Alright, whatever. Don't get. Oh, I haven't actually. Get type, there we go. Oh, and it's if root types dot contains. Oh, I need to do it as a array list, I guess. Something like that. Okay, wonderful. Alright, so that's cool. So let's just see if that works. Oh, not sure what happened there. Yeah, I thought as much. I think it's got to be this. Yeah, does it just accept? Mm-hmm. So if I do clear, run. Cool. Let's go all the way down to here. So we've got building. Loot type, size of 3. Stone, wood, medical. Okay. Hash map is no. Get room rewards. Huh? That's interesting. Cannot read length of array because the return value of... Okay, let's just do some error checking here. Okay. And let's just standardize that real quick. Right, that should fix that. Let's leave that as an issue. A is no. Intriguing. Why would this ever have null values? Hmm. So the room choices are generating things badly. Oh, I've done this the wrong way around. No, I haven't. Okay, I'm gonna put a null check in, but I'm not sure why you would ever get null. Because we'd have to put a null value in the first place, but... We've not created an infinite loop, so why is it adding? It's still no. It's adding a null value. And let's just uh neatens that a bit. I'm confused about that one then. So somehow we're adding nulls. Hmm. Is it possible that the room isn't being set in some cases? Let's just do that. Yeah, I'm not sure why it would ever. I know. Oh, is this because the building to us hasn't initialized? No? Okay. We might be in an infinite loop. That would be unfortunate. Let's change the, because I added this here. That's kind of absurd. Yeah, it was that. Okay, fair enough. Well, it's closer. I don't know. Right, okay, so we're here. Contains loot types, right, this is what we're doing. I set up loot, right. There's some weird things happening. Oh, okay. So just still that. So now what we want to do is actually generate some items. Well, some rewards. Math dot. Ah, there's a way of doing random between. What was it? Hang on, let me look this up. Uh, huh. I could have sworn there was one. Is that seriously not just a default get a random number between 1 and intriguing? Yeah, I mean it's okay, sure. Um, public in random between. If I put that at the top here. just put an R there. So like 1 and 10. Okay, then I guess we're gonna make a array of rewards. So this is gonna be array list reward. Rewards equals new. And in this case, dot add item. Now we end up in an interesting position. How do we distribute an amount of items? So we've got items of types, and there could be multiple of the same. We've got sort of a random amount based on the items that we want. So we've got the rewards for the building as a whole. The best approach arrays dot collections. We are in here, so we go building dot get rooms. Oh, hang on. Right, that makes more sense. Shuffled rooms, we go here, room R, shuffled rooms, so then we want to get a random amount of items from the list. So we'd go for int I equals, and this would be like rand between 0 and the total amount of items. While I is greater than 0, I minus minus. That's not necessary. There we go. Right. Let's just move that out there because it's a bit cleaner. So we get a random size. And this would be in a while. Let's think. Room rewards dot size. Not equal to filtered items dot size. I'll explain this in a second, but I think that will do it. So this would be r dot. Oh no, this would be room rewards dot put r. So if rewards dot contains key r else and the reward would be this is relatively complicated. Equals filter equals new reward oh no, it's reward equals there we go. Rewards dot get I I might be overthinking this now. So this is keep going until all rewards have been assigned to room. Loop rooms a random get a random reward. I think I'm thinking about this a bit backwards at the moment. Random amount. Hang on. This is amount rewards. This is going to be. So if it gets one, it's going to. get a random one from there. Arrays as list. Oh, let's change that then. Wherever that's ended up from rewards. Oh, let's just make it list. I don't know why I'm making everything an array list. Fine, right. Otherwise, from rewards dot get objects r dot add reward, and then we want to do rewards dot remove reward index. Loop through sports room until 0 rooms with bodies could I is in zeros. Oh no, that's fine. Okay, so this is then the get random reward index. Get the reward. To the list that room. Move the reward from the list of available. Oh man, that's wild. Okay, so this actually won't function yet because we haven't added a few things. Oh, hang on. Source, guess it says. Where's that ended up? Okay, that's a bit weird. Okay, everything's fine, I think. Looks like it. Right. So the reason this won't work is because we don't actually have any items in the all items list. So if I do all items or add new item 1 and we want item to also incorporate the type. Oh, I don't know how I manage that. Item type dot, so we're gonna like So, oh, whoops. Let's call it medical item. Wood item. Stone item. In theory, this should function, potentially. So I'm going to put some system out things in here. Because this is going to be a nightmare. Adding water room. Get name. Adding this is going to be to add rewards to room blah, adding item name to room name. Okay. So cool, infinite loop. Fun times. Okay, so while rewards dot size not equal, that's not quite what I wanted. Size greater than 0, I think. Right. Oh, cool. Attempting to add rewards to room to B, adding medical item to room B, adding stone item to room B. It worked. We just need to figure out what's going wrong. Huh. Oh, we've got some weird... God's sake. And I got that property on there, which is a little confusing. Okay, let's try again real quick. Probably get the same result. Wow. I think it's just coming up with 0 each time. That's insane. Yeah, it's a bit better. It does randomize the rooms, so... Alright, where are we breaking now? Bad bound. Oh, yeah, And rewards the size. Hmm. Don't think it likes working like this. Let's see. Let's keep this simple. Um, room. Oh, okay. Yeah, that's not the problem. It's a bit neater though. Now we can see what we've got. 7 of what? Medical items. Stack limit, wait, 1, right? So that seems fine. Unsupported operation. We explore that. See, bad bounds again. Okay, and if okay. It's weird, it's doing uh room rewards. Yeah, I'm not so sure about this. Hmm. The premise is there. It's obviously almost working. It's not quite right. Something about it probably might want to go to room and we override the equals. Oh, we already are. Okay, so it's not to do with that. Reward, perhaps. Ah. Oh, whoops. I think this is the better way to do it. Oh, hang on. Source. Because sometimes that can throw things around a bit. Oh, it really does get stuck in a loop. That's interesting. Because this is determining how many rewards to give it. And it could be, it's always going to be one. Right. Okay, let's try this. Oh, damn it. I need to fix things like that. Wanting to add. Oh, that's interesting. Oh, right, yeah, of course. It's really having difficulty. Unsupported operation. Oh, it has to be an array list. Right. Because it's an abstract class. Okay. Oh well. And then this is going to need to do that. Which means this to be that. Let's stop that. Wild, okay. So this is just going to be adding rewards to rooms. Let's see how many times that comes up. So it keeps trying and it keeps attempting to add 0. So let's do left equals so it's always 1. Let's get rid of that for a second. Are we still breaking the logic? Because we shouldn't be. Yeah. Bad bound. Okay. So in here, reward.size greater than 1. Do that. Hang on, I was writing that. Thank you very much. Else 1. That's why that's going wrong. Bad bound. Another 1. Same premise. In 1 left equals hang on, but this thing jumps all over the place when I do that. Not 1 reward left, do that, and I can use the same one down here. Else 0. That's why that's going wrong. We've got another 1. Equal to oh, hang on. In here we want to do if rewards.size greater than 0. Oh, hang on, equals 0. Right. Oh, hang on, there's a dot is empty. There, that's what I was missing. Right. So this is if rewards.size, if not, dot is empty. not is empty. Okay, so we clear this, we run it. Ah, oh wow. It just does it. Three rewards left. Adding medical item, adding one to room F, one to room E. Adding stone. So the maths doesn't quite work out. Which is interesting. I wonder what's gone wrong. This is a whole ass mess. um I copy this and then instead get rid of that. Let's try this again and see what that comes back with. Oh, I need to break out of the other one as well, that's why. That's all that's happening. It's not actually adding them. There we go. 3 left. Adding one, adding one, adding one. And this random between. Okay, so adding 2 rewards, adding stone. So it adds stone, rewards left 2, adds a medical item, rewards left 1, adding 1 to B, adds wood. Okay, so in theory, if I go here, main building, so I got the 1 stone and the 8 medical item. If I go back, and then I go back to explore, back to the main menu, check inventory, and it crashes. Hurrah! We'll see what happened. Inventory is null. That will be why. However, the rewards have been done, and we have successfully acquired 8 medical items and 1 stone. Is that right? Yep, 1 stone item. See, amount 1 item is stone. Ta-da! We have a successful searching inventory system that doesn't use an inventory system at the moment. Wonderful. Alright, well, that will do. I'm done. Well, yeah, thanks for sticking around if you did. And I don't know, I hope this is vaguely interesting for people. And as usual, I intend to upload the code in full at some point. I've already started putting it on GitHub. I just haven't actually put it up properly or a link or anything. But yeah, it's coming together. We have a very bare bones loot system that kind of randomizes things a bit. So we'll have to see how far we can get with this, but it's gonna get so more complicated. I mean, we haven't even started randomizing the amounts that rewards have based on difficulty, and then quests if they're available, and blah blah blah. So yeah, pardon me. Otherwise, I will hopefully do another one at some point in the future. I'll be probably playing FBC Firebreak tomorrow, so I might stream it, I might not. I'll see you guys around.